Hey everyone, it is Friday. Hope everybody's day is going well. Mine certainly has. Today I'm going to be playing The Outer Worlds today. And going to continue where I last left off. And where I last left off, we unlocked where we have to go to the Byzantium, which is also where the headquarters of the board is. So that is what we got going on today. I'm going to see how far I can get. Though it will admit I am a little tired yesterday because, you know, where there was a lot of stuff that went on in Assassin's Creed Origins yesterday. Yeah. So why don't we head on over and get started with the Outer Worlds today, shall we? See where we get going. Okay, that should be good. Let me check on my journal. Okay, go into the Byzantium. Oh, we got this we gotta do, and scavenger. And we also need to go to. I've been needing to go here as well. So I think we'll go to the Groundbreaker first before we actually do go to the Byzantium.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, just something real quick. Sorry about blasting your drums. I did not mean to do that. I should do it.
Can we talk? So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
This isn't about money. Yeah, this isn't about money when it comes to Phineas. We're trying to save a colonist.
Uh-huh. Sure. Everybody's got an angle. I'm just wondering what yours is.
Phineas is trying to do good for the colony and I want to help.
I knew a doctor like him once. He had a patient complaining of ankle pain, so he amputated the man's foot. Wasn't even the right one. Point is, good intentions don't count for shit. And nothing's more dangerous than a crusader with a cause. Besides, none of this is your mess, so why go dirtying your hands with it?
If Halcyon goes down, we all do. I'll do what I can to fix it. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
I hadn't looked at it that way. Still, Phineas isn't your only option. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Yeah, this is the problem I have is with Assassin's Creed, and I don't know where to put the volume on them. Yeah, I'm not going to become a corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
I didn't know you cared.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Never mind. We don't have anything else to talk about, so let's do this quest before we hit, and the other one before we head to the Byzantium.
CNP Morse Pockets can be microwaved in 2 seconds.
Sublight. The legitimate smuggling business.
You think I'm some type of secret handshake?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's
Actually, she has moved on from
Good as you
Groundbreaker.
left it, ma'am. Steel bends and everything.
You two know each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you call her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
There's always a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I can get into Stellar Bay. Tell me about the job.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
What kind of salvage are you looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So I'm going after Alta Vitae gas. What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun, if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
I'll take the job.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Sounds shady.
Could be. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
All right, level 22.
Still, self-lighting. I like the sound of that.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Crew report. Mioka is drunk. Surprise.
Okay, let's see. Why did it bring me to this one? Supposed to take me to Monarch, not the Byzantium.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
Nice and easy.
Okay. Fallbrook.
Want to make a run with me to Stellar Bay?
Catherine Malin could sour milk just by glaring at it.
I'd have a drink with her.
Come for vice or virtue? Because we only sell one here.
Actually, I'm a fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Right, the Alta stuff that Lilia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Are you kidding me?
Hold your thrusters. I ain't even got to the tricky part.
Oh, there's an
To
even
get to the
trickier
gas,
part.
You'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Our sawbones. Ellie could probably cook something up.
I'm a doctor, not a vet. But what's the worst that could happen?
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing I have an engineer, and Parvati will handle it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
I'm listening.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Easy as eating a cispig pie? Ew, no thank you.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Good. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Any tips on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
And I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
Ah, there's Duncan.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you could give me an ID cartridge for the CMP factory.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
I think the fact that Catherine sent me for it makes me a special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
No, that should do it. Okay, with this I'm gonna need Parvati, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go switch Felix out for Parvati. So we have someone who can get us, who can deal with technical stuff.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
This is the closest one I got to the location, so I'm gonna take this one. The fast travel. Yeah, go about your business, larvae. No need to worry about it. I'm not here to go after you. Well, so much for that. I thought I had gotten past. Hmm. Okay, we're ready to check on the weapons she's using. Hmm.
Food poisoning is one of the leading causes of death in Halcyon. Not surprising when you see these places from the inside.
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
I'm gonna go with actually haven't been issued one. It's my first day on the job.
You know, I think I did hear something about that. Alright, okay.
Authorized personnel.
All right, we're inside the factory. Okay, why can't I? Okay, that just leads you running right there.
I don't know what's worse. The taste of Borston beans or the stench that comes later.
I love this disguise.
System.
And I ran out. Okay. Wait, why am I outside? I should be inside. Let me check. See. Holographic shot. This device protects all images. Okay. Okay, that's sealed, so I can't get in through that way. This is what I don't get. Why can't I just go up the steps? See, that is a big error right there.
Greetings.
Need myself a drink. I want to stop by Fallbrook after my shift.
Okay, keep it quiet.
Unexpected. Investigate crime alert.
Ah, crap. That's not what I wanted. This is gonna be a little trickier than I thought. It's because that disguise doesn't have enough time on it. I don't know how to, like, let it recharge. Unless I have to stand still. Why does it keep bringing me outside? I don't want to be outside. I want to be inside.
I'll keep it down.
Hey, looking good.
I saw that. Just where do you think you're sneaking to? Production line is that away, you worthless gadabout?
Come on, Arn. Let's see.
Unless your ma's on her deathbed, you ain't got an approved excuse. That's unfortunate. And awkward. I mean, you'd best hurry then.
Okay, never mind. It is refueled. I thought that was the only way I could do it.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
You've got blood on your shirt, right? There. No, lower.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing some time. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst.
Those are from Cispigs?
I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the Sisty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
I kinda liked it when his attention was elsewhere.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings.
Sublight sent me to kill you, but I'm sure we could work something out.
By Sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst.
What if you and Catherine partnered up? Two great empires combined.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits.
Think I don't recognize human remains? Those aren't Cispig parts.
You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you to bone spurs and toenails.
I'll admit that what you do is a skill Catherine would highly value.
For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own.
Your staff doesn't appreciate you. They slack on the job and gossip behind your back.
Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve. Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs.
Glad you came to your senses.
Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
I should go. All right, looks like we dealt with Clive, so let's head on back to Catherine and let her know. Though, I don't want to have to deal with that guy again. The place was a pigsty.
You seen Arthur today?
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swear.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
Got a proposition for you from Clive.
Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no-account life?
Clive is willing to be your cleaner if you leave the factory to him.
True enough. I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself.
Who better to handle cleaning than Clive? Unrealist, welcome on in. Hope your day's going well. I'm just playing some The Outer Worlds.
Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his Borst during dismemberment. Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money.
Running a factory is hard and tedious work.
So are a lot of things in life. And your point is?
I see, and I'm ready for Starfield. Ah, yeah, Starfield. I definitely want to play Starfield when I eventually do get the game. Though, it does suck that I know I can't get it for the PlayStation, because I was really looking for Starfield to be on the PlayStation, but when Microsoft bought Bethesda, and then they said it was going to be... I knew Starfield was in the works ahead of time, but it was before Microsoft bought them. But when they said it was going to be an Xbox exclusive, I was like, say what? Because all Bethesda games I had played up until Microsoft bought them, they were on they would be on the PlayStation. But luckily for me, I know that since Microsoft is also a PC company, that it's also going to be on the computer as well, so I'll have to get the PC version of Starfield when the time comes.
Don't spend it all in one place, unless it's here. I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
My day's going well, chilled for a bit, then got everything set up for stream, and here I am. And things in the Outer Worlds have been going pretty well. I just went into a factory to solve a problem between Sublight and the guy who runs the place. I had thought about killing him, but I managed to persuade him to work with Catherine, who is working for Sublight around here. And now we're gonna go and continue to do the Sublight quest I was trying to do before she gave me the job. And it's a good thing I already got a fast travel to this place. And I've already cleared the place out of Marauders, so Mantis, so everything is gonna go well. I came here without even knowing I had to come here. Okay, time to go into the secret lavatory. Though most likely I'm probably gonna have to fight Mantis in there, since I haven't been to this part of the area, Rizzo's.
If this place was abandoned, how come it still smells like sweetener and despair?
Well, it was Rizzo's place, and they do make a bunch of fruity different drinks. And I can't access this, so let me go over here. I always make sure I have a lot of points in case I need to redirect them. There we go. Oh, it's 75. Yeah, that's the one thing you do a lot in this game is hacking and lockpicking. Ah, crap, I put it in the wrong place. Oh well. Gotta do it. And I am low on the material I need to hack in. So you can't look around, scrounge around and find it. Bard. Try. See, load it back up. See, maybe I can find another way to get in, since messed up on those points and you only get a certain number of points you can put into stuff in the game. Let's see. Okay, it's taking me back out of the lab, so I need to get back in.
If this place was abandoned, how come it still smells like sweetener?
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Disengage security protocols. I'm not a threat.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
I'm an authorized Rizzo employee. Let's try this password.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to employee ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Okay, it looks like the password worked. That's a good thing. You know, I like how they did the vending machines in the game. They're real nice. Because one of the things I'm working on is a tavern, and I do want to put some vending machines in. So I probably might be looking at these for inspiration for when I make a vending machine. Okay, we got in. Looks like I didn't need to hack in. There we go.
A touchdown on Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Yeah, use the communication. Nope. Good thing we disabled the security robots, so we don't have to deal with them. Energy, definitely need that.
Watch your step, Captain.
Ah!
It's all over.
Okay, that door is barred. I think the only way to get through is by shooting out the mines. Since I can't disable them. Yeah, no.
Unexpected.
Wait, what? I have an ID. I had an ID. Why are they coming after me? Guess it was only for the mechanicals up above. Wait, what? Okay, I can't get through there because of the gas. So how am I gonna do this?
Captain, you're fading!
Okay, got through. Unbar this.
terminal controls airflow for the entire bunker. I've got an idea.
Let's hear it.
I'll drop the O2 levels to 19.5%. That's still enough for humans, but the mantisaurs will die in a matter of minutes. Here goes.
Good plan.
Don't thank me yet.
Nice one!
Alright, so that killed the mantisaurs. Looks like we don't have to worry about the mantisaurs now.
Easy.
You know, out of all the companies in the game, Rizzo's has a very interesting one design.
Guess that was the hard part. Now it's just the part that might blow us up.
Whoop, didn't mean to unclip my gear. Trying to repair it. And I don't have enough armor parts. At least to do it on the fly. I'll have to probably no doubt go to a station to repair it. Outer Worlds only on PC and Xbox. No, Outer Worlds is also on the PlayStation. That's what I'm playing on. I'm playing the Outer Worlds on the PlayStation, but but like we were talking about earlier, like with Starfield, is Starfield, because it's Microsoft, it's no doubt only going to be on PC and Xbox because Bethesda's now owned by Microsoft.
Let me take a look-see. Okay, I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this Ulta Wada Biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas, and the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties.
That looks right. You remember the sticky valve on number 16?
Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle. There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new.
Nice work.
Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
Hey, take the compliment. You did the work.
Okay, that takes care of that. So what is next? Okay, I guess it's a transition to Cascadia. Though the version of the Outer Worlds I am playing is one I got when it came out. I do have one of the DLCs, but I don't have the other one because when I played the Outer Worlds the first time around, I did not have any of the DLCs. But luckily I got one. I had enough to get one of them, so I did get it. And I just have to get to the level in order to do it because I need to be at level 30 something to do it if I remember. Now Pavarni looks like she's a representative for Baskin Robbins. Because that's what Rizzo's colors remind me of. They remind me of Baskin Robbins. Outer Worlds is only $7 per owned. Wow. It wasn't like that when I got it. And I can't fast travel because of the Mantisaur, so I need to get rid of the Mantisaurs. Can I travel now? And it still won't let me fast travel. Looks like I still got a lot of exterminating to do. You're getting Red Dead Redemption remastered? Oh, I never. Are they remastering the original Red Dead Redemption? Because if they are, I'm definitely gonna add that to my list because I'll be honest, I played Red Dead Redemption 2, but I have not played the original. So definitely I would do it because I had fun playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, only on the PS4 and Nintendo Switch. Well, I have a PS5, so I know I can play that because the one I got plays PS4 games. I think it came out yesterday. Ah. Yeah, the only reason a lot of stuff is not on the PS5 yet is because a lot of people still have to work on getting it. But once a lot of people are able to more availably get the PS5, no doubt they will really be phasing out the PS4. Now, can I please fast travel? And I still cannot. Okay, now I can fast travel. Wait, what? Okay, apparently I'm not done in here. I thought I was. Oh, I see. I need to go into my ship.
Their mistake.
But definitely I will play the original Red Dead Redemption since it's been remastered. I definitely want to try it out because I enjoyed playing the original. And it will be interesting to see how the story goes since Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place before the first one that I know. So it'll be interesting to see what went on after the first one.
I am a dirty, autonomous digital astrogator, Sam. I haven't cleaned my internals in ages. Can you
All right, time to head to the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Standby for command.
Sure, I might get it for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, with my Nintendo Switch, most of the games I have on it are some Monster Hunter game, Breath of the Wild, the Three Houses, and Pokemon games. The only thing I don't like about the Switch is that they make it to where you have to pay just to use their internet service, which really bums me out because I can't really play with anybody in the multiplayer because of that. Because I currently don't have it. I liked it better when the DS's, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to pay just to use the internet service on Nintendo's system.
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Height of ambition for us all.
You're goddamn right.
Yep, that's the sad thing.
Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
Yep, that's the sad thing I hate is that it's all about money nowadays, and I wish that the prices weren't trying to hike the prices up to from 60 to 70. I mean, I remember with prices when PlayStation 2 was out. You know what the price was for a brand new video game? Only $40. That's how much it was. But when the PS3 came out, that's when prices started getting raised to 60, and now they're trying to raise it from 60 to 70. I wouldn't be surprised if I see in my lifetime where a new game, when they release it, they make it to where it's like $100 or close to it. Cause
No one you saw anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine doesn't always play nice with others, but it sounds like she and Clive reached some kind of understanding. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Like they were hanging on to your every word, scheming. And when you turned around, maybe they just oinked like innocent little idiots.
Could have sworn I saw one of them wink at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
Sure, whatever you say.
Attaboy. I have another job lined up, assuming you're still interested in work. You're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
How big we talking? Not like groundbreaker big, right?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Just point me in the right direction. How did a research station become salvage?
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
Just point me in the right direction.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station's systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
You're being encrypted again.
I'm being smart. Try it sometime.
Okay.
Heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in, but right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay, I don't know how that could cause it to go down with decreased. I mean, it should be... I mean, I did just get everything, but it probably was a minor one. Hopefully not a big one.
C&P chicken and potatoes. At C&P, we know our
All right, time to get ourselves a space station.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Okay, a new station. A new location.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
You know, I wonder when we will have like space stations where a lot of people are living on, like maybe something like in the movie Elysium. I wouldn't be surprised if one day we end up having something like Elysium, where a lot of the people are on a big space station and people who couldn't afford to go are left on Earth. I wonder if that would ever happen. If it doesn't happen on Earth, then no doubt would happen if we do manage to get out into the galaxy. Where some people, they just live on these big rings.
Might cheer up the place.
And then an unknown alien species arrive and fuck shit up. Hey, welcome on in, Willow. Hope your day's going well. Hey, wait, why didn't the shadow work? Cliff's supposed to show up. Yeah, the shadow was supposed to come up here. Why didn't he come up? Because I know you have clips. That's weird. I'm definitely have to look into that, why it's not showing up, because the clip is supposed to show up.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
I'm doing good, just playing Genshin. Nice, I hope Genshin's going well. What part are you on right now? Are you still Mondstadt, or have you moved on to Liyue? That's weird. They didn't go off, but the same. Ugh. Now, what do we have here? And the doors are sealed, so I can't get through. Damn, all the doors in here are sealed. I can't make heads or tails of this place. Ugh. Finally made it to a terminal.
Captain, I've been attempting to contact you with urgent news. However, communicational functionality was impaired due to the power outage.
What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. So glad we finally have this opportunity. My ship is docked with 1084. There's no escape.
Not sure, but I managed to get enough EXP to continue for the prologue. Nice. What do you want?
You've been poking your nose into restricted locations. This makes my superiors unhappy. I could peel your ship open like a can of Borscht. But I'm in a sporting mood.
Would a cut of the profits change your mind, say 37, 19 bits?
Inadequate, son. They must pay you smugglers better than I thought.
It's all commission, but the benefits are pretty good.
Really? Call me intrigued. Let's act as if we never saw each other. Try and keep it that way, Captain.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Okay, it looks like we managed to... something. How do we get through the rest of the place?
System alert.
Okay, and the station has been turned back on. Let's see, what do I need to do? Grant sublight remote access to the station. Ah.
Halt.
I'll keep it down.
Halt. Invest.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Hey Soulkeeper, welcome on in. I hope your day's going well. Things are going good. I'm playing the Outer Worlds, and currently I'm on a space station. I'm trying to get this for sublight. Well, I got into Photoshop in my graphic design class today, and I just played around in it. So next class we might start actually doing some stuff. Nice. I hope you're having fun with Photoshop, because Photoshop is a really good program. How am I supposed to give them remote access if all the stupid doors are sealed or barred? Okay, we got a key card.
Step lively, Captain.
And now I'm at 64.4k channel points, just 35 to go until I reach 100k. Damn, I'm definitely gonna need to start putting those redeems. Okay. That takes care of the bots. I wonder why this guy's in the tank. Somebody, Dr. James Theory. Current status alive, extremely unstable condition. Status status active. Subject needs a scented nuisance for any chance extraction. I'm so sorry. I ended up like this, James. We will come back for you all the way and fix this, I swear. So he must have a condition where he can't leave the tank. Also note, also nobody else did the homework in the class, so we all had to take a hard test, and I was the only one who passed because I took notes. Damn. See, I feel like you're going through the same situation I did when I took my class is with 3D modeling. I look like I was the only one who was doing the work because I always had the work done way before anybody else, and by the time I got time for the next stuff, nobody else had even finished the stuff from last week when we had like 2 weeks to do it.
Job done. Fun.
The good work that you're getting everything done.
Let's go get our money before
Are we the same person, just in different bodies? I have no idea.
Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Ooh, we got a lot of goodies in here. But it do keep at it because it's better when you have everything, when you got all the work done ahead of time. That means you get to do what you want to do while everybody else is stuck doing the work.
Those subjects, they're still alive. Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting 4-letter words, I mean. Sure, and fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really. In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you
Hey,
care.
Let's not make this out to be more than it is. Though, come to think of it, this whole episode reminds me of something I've been meaning to do.
What's that?
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
But you don't strike me as the type who keeps in touch. Let me know if I can help.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
I'm in a dogfight with a dragon right now. Ah, Storm Terror. You're fighting Storm Terror. Yeah, that fight was certainly interesting. I had a bit of difficulty, but I managed to beat Storm Terror, and I enjoyed the cutscene. Though I accidentally the cutscene audio for some reason did not end up going through on it stream. So yeah, scuff there. And I never would have guessed.
This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me.
I don't see why you can't go see them when it's convenient.
Reconnect is a strong word.
So I'm gonna go with that one.
And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Why? Why do you want me to meet your parents?
Because it would be fun.
Yeah, what's this really about? Why does she need come with her to see her parents?
It's, well, they know me as Marilyn the surgeon. They don't know Ellie the pirate Sawbones. But you're authentic rabble. True riffraff. When they see you, they'll get it.
You want to show your friend off to your fancy parents. Real mature. I'm gonna go with that one.
Just don't let it go to your head.
Yeah, from what it sounds like, Ellie's parents, they're the type who are, you know, stuck up, like, I dare say, like that. Like, you know, look down on people who, like, do, like, a normal job and that kind of thing. That's what it sounds like, or the type of people her parents are, ones that are the real high class kind of sort. The one you're like, ugh, when can I get away from these kind of people?
Of course not. I mean, not unless you want to bring a feral canid or a mantisaur on a leash. That'd make a real impression.
Okay, we'll go.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
Okay, it's almost like you want me to be on my worst behavior.
That's the idea. Anything else?
Alright, let's go. Okay, so once me being worst behavior, this is gonna be fun because the way the parents. But yeah, and my teacher asked to use my notebook to show the rest of the class what to do, and when it showed them the notebook, all I had was simple doodle, and they all looked shocked that was all they needed to do. The teacher let me just goof off in class if I wanted to, but I didn't, and started testing some stuff in Photoshop. Nice. Yeah, just working trying stuff out in Photoshop. That's the way to learn. Like, try out techniques that other people have done and figure a way to how to incorporate it into your own style. Because that's what I did when I first started 3D modeling, is I would literally look up just YouTube videos on how to do stuff, and what I would always do is, while I was doing it, is I would try to put my own personal touch on the thing, like change some of the stuff. Like, I remember when the first one I did was a sword, and when I saw how, like, it was doing the hilt, and I was like, you know what, this hilt needs a gem.
Stop in the engine room. Would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Like, you know what, this hilt needs a gem. So what I did is I looked up and found a gem, took it apart and put it in there. I shot down the dragon. Nice. Yeah, it's easy at the beginning, though the boss fight, I would have to say I had the hardest was the one on.
Recommendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
Is that they do go easy. I say the one I had a hard time with would have to be with Raiden Shogun. That's the one I would have to say I had. Not a Raiden Shogun, but the one before where he had to deal. You know, I know the name, can't remember her, but it's the one where you have to first phase is ice, and then the second one is fire. That's the one I had the hardest with. Because it took me a bunch of tries to beat her. And when I finally did beat her, I was a little worried I was gonna lose again. But with that one, what I did is I made sure to stock up on a lot of health items, and what's good is I found where there was a heat resistance item, and I used that to keep it from burning me too much. Oh, that was a hard fight. Yeah, Sirona, that's who it was. but it was so satisfying when I finally beat her. Too bad it didn't have a thing like it does at Honkai where you can use someone's character they have set up for support. That would have made things a lot easier, because especially if I had Eula, that would have been really helpful.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Base has scientists and suspension tanks. Some might still be alive.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gun buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
I hated that fight, but when it comes to Genshin, I memorized where to get most of my materials, so I'm rich in Mora in that game. Yeah, that's the one thing I never ran out of when playing. I do need to get back into playing Genshin on stream, but that's one thing I never would run out of, and that would be Mora. Is this about your cloaking dagger warnings?
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know.
Bad news, I take it? The truth about the human tailbone? That's a good one.
Maybe the worst. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight?
No, they were hiding something the colony isn't ready to know. Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
They came out with 4.0 and there's new characters too, but I haven't seen it just because I'm still waiting for the update. Ugh, the pain.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
Aliens?
Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
A few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
What update? I had nothing to update. Yes, I know there's an update. Yeah, they're always updating you. Right now, I'm waiting for them to update Genshin, not Genshin, the Star Rail, so I can continue the story.
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
I haven't seen any evidence of aliens.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety, or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy or on a mission to silence you?
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Cross your eyes, we're coming to get you, Leela. Well, that's comforting.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Murder isn't covered under my contractor-employee agreement.
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
I got a free water bard. Nice. Oh, I think I know who no doubt it is, because I got her too for free.
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add Savior of Humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
The labs I passed through didn't seem that evil.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Where does she fit into the alien conspiracy theory?
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
Sounds messy, but I'll take the job.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
All right, level 23. Okay, we got that, and that is to the Byzantium. So let's see what we got for companion quests. We got the Low Crusade, visit Ellie's home. That's on Byzantium. So before we go to the Byzantium, since we got a lot going on there, let's do Nyoka's quest first, because since we got a lot we have to do on the Byzantium.
CNP pancake mix. Down requires no mixing. Series.
We're going back to Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Okay, for this, I'll leave Pavarni and Ioka.
You gotta teach me that.
And we're stalking, and we're stalking.
Nice going.
Okay, let's see where I need to go. Okay, the closest to that would be the power plant.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Mess him up.
Take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there?
Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Uh-oh. This looks bad.
Yep. Looks like they're both dead.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you. The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses. I'd to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She still wants to know just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mantiqueen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Mind doing? I think there was anything about the wilderness you didn't know. Any way to find out for sure?
Not unless you happen to be familiar with the ins and outs of Mantiqueen behavioral patterns. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Okay, so we're going to Scylla again.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest eighth. Destination reached. Scylla.
All right. Let's get those primals. And I'm seeing some primals already. There we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, we need to get 3 pheromone glands. What? I thought we killed it. Man, Genshin music. I do like Genshin. Not all Genshin music. It does have really good songs.
Take your best shot, asshole.
I enjoy Genshin's music. The rest is all right. Oh wait, I meant church music. Oh. Yep. Okay, we got that one down. Now we only got one more we need to do. Meanwhile, in Arkanites, the churches have EDM and electronic battle themes. Nice. And that takes care of the primals.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
I mean, you saw the meme I sent you of it. Yeah, I did see the meme. These glands are gross. Take them, please.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so here we are.
All right. Oh. And I can't fast travel to do the enemies nearby. How wonderful. Up we go.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Yeah, it was all my armor parts. All right, back to Monarch. Honey, welcome on in. Hope your day's going well. It's been a while. Let me give you a shout out. Let's see what we were playing last.
I'm ready.
Ah, Fall Guys. I hope that went well.
Yeah. Oh. How old are you? 27?
We are now
You're
in
old.
orbit above
This
Stellar
fucker's
Bay,
old.
Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Level 5, 5, 5. Let's get out. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, leave. Leave. I'm leaving. Bitch.
Things have been enjoying a shout out, and I hope Fall Guys went well. But things have been going good. I chilled out for a bit, and today I'm playing The Outer Worlds. Currently working on a companion quest where I'm gonna have to take on a Queen Mantisaur, and then after that I'm heading to a place called Byzantium. Shout out! It has been a while. Been busy working as of late. Yeah, I can understand when you get pretty busy with work and you're doing something. Is understandable. Okay, let's see. I think I'll fast travel here. But things have been going well. No problems with streams where they've been cutting out on me or anything like that. And I've been doing pretty good. Got pretty far in Assassin's Creed Origin yesterday. Normally I would be playing Honkai Star Rail today, but Star Rail hasn't added anything new story-wise, so I have the Outer Worlds in its place until they add more stuff to it. And I think I just broke a bone. Good here. Oh, I played the Outer Worlds before. It's a fun game, but I'm doing a new run, and I will be doing a DLC because when I originally played the Outer Worlds, it did not have any DLCs, so I'll be playing one of the new DLCs. I come into work from time to time, aka I come on stream from time to time. True. Oh, yeah, this guy. And he took my companions, and which means I have to fight him alone. Same when it's not too busy. Yep. There we go. But I hope work has been going well for you. I know when it comes depending on the job, things can get pretty hectic. All right, we're into the Mantisaur Hive. Okay, let's see what we can. Armor parts, big cartridges. Yep. Work is simple enough as a receptionist. I see. All right, here we go. I'm the one who might not have as much free time later on. Yeah, because we got the because of that event that's going to be coming up pretty soon.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty. A little sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here.
That does sound like a fun job to do.
Nice
Get towards like tell people like go here and there.
Sulfur.
And the event I'm waiting on for ARC is in October. Oh, there, is it with Sky or is it with ARC Knights related?
Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escape.
Yeah, because that when I meant the event.
There ain't anything you can do about it. But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. The nights we spent in here felt like vacations. So we started building. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was surprisingly capable.
And to those who don't know, is on Friday there is an event that is going to be happening in Sky, where they're going to be working to break the Guinness World Record of the most users in a game, and we're going to be taking part in it. I wanted to be a tour guide for like ghosty stuff, but sadly, I'm a bad public speaker. Lol. Yep, I can understand. Is talking in front of people can be hard. Yep. And it's going to be happening early in the morning, which I'm going to have to work on my hardest to get my ass up in the morning because the time that it takes place here, I am usually still asleep.
Hey, I got out fucking voted, all right? I never wanted to bring her in the first place, but the others did, and she grew on me. She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food and materials. Negotiated contracts. Turned out to be mighty useful. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name. 1 family. Charon. Despite Monarch trying to kill us day in and day out, we managed to belong.
Yeah, it's all we have. Yeah, next week we're gonna do a Yep, and next week we're going to do a candle run in Sky to help me get set up for to me get set up for the event, because I don't really play Sky a whole lot. I've only done a few streams of it, but it's a fun little game to play with friends. But yeah, we're gonna be part of try to hopefully be part of a breaking record where they're gonna try to break the number of users that the most has been at one place. Yep, for Friday, Friday 25th and 9. Let me see. What's the time we have set up? I have it. Check, because I know I pinned it. Yeah, 9 a.m. EST. That's when we'll be doing it. Because that's what time it's gonna be for me.
Incoming, Captain!
That is what we're gonna be doing. Yeah, 9 a.m. EST. That's when it's gonna be. It's gonna be an early morning stream. Well, early morning for me, because that's when I'm usually up. And also, they are gonna be doing a concert in the game as well. So that's gonna be fun to watch. Oh crap! The queen took out my companions real quick. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Yep. I'll be right back. Gotta go take a shower. Okay, well, we'll be here. That's what we got going on next week, Friday. And I'm excited for it. It's going to be fun to do it. Plus, it also being shown at a con, so I really like that as well. Yep, this is going to be a big event, and you thank Willow for telling me about it.
Well, this is the spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here, but... we hope... And... believe me...
Oh, good to know. I played Skype briefly, but never got too far. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting game. It's real fun, even though there's not like a lot of communication going on in it. It's still a fun game to play. Yeah, I had a feeling I would die. Yeah, definitely, and it's super cute. Yup, and I do like the customization options he's doing it, and I think I'm gonna hold off on this companion quest because I just keep getting killed to shreds by the mantis. And what I do like about Sky, I do like how you can change the vocalization you have on your character, which I find real nice. Okay, since that quest is not going too well, we're gonna head over to the Byzantium.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship. We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain. We'll be here, Captain.
Okay, definitely need Ellie, and instead of Nyoka, I'm gonna take Max with me.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas sent me. Roll your eyes and sigh dramatically.
Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Let's keep moving. You have information for me?
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protective.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can you get me into the minister's estate? How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway? Let's try this one.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide